How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Town of Salem 2. In this video, we'll be playing as the Jester. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a Jester. We are number 1 on the list. Let's get it. Jester game, you boys. So for this match, we're going to claim Psychic and just post random information to fool the town, confuse the town, eventually getting caught. That would be the ideal scenario. Ideally, not getting attacked from evils who think we're legit. So that's what we're going to do. We will start off by claiming Psychic. And we're going to be very reckless with how we post. So I'm not going to wait and see if anyone got jailed or, you know, if someone had a lookout on them or a crusader on them. We're just going to post, you know, like, oh, I went on 2 night 1. And if people pop out and say, oh, actually 2 was not visited, then it looks better on us. So 15 says, Cursed Soul, don't you dare swap my role. 7 says, good luck, have fun. 5 says, swap with 15, it'll be funny. 15 goes, no. By the way, we're playing true or any mode. So outliers can exist. Things like vampires and cursed souls. They've killed 8. The enchanter who dies to vamp. Okay. By the way, what happens if vampires bite jesters? Kind of worried about that one. Do I just die? I don't think you can get converted, although I'm not sure. Having a vampire jester would be weird. It'd be funny. 15, the Retributionist gets killed. He dies to Coven, and he dies to Shroud. So we've got Coven, we've got Shroud, we've got Vamp. Probably an evil majority game. Also 9 leaves. 6 visited this. Just typical number 6 shenanigans. Getting messed with on night 1. Alright, let's just post our will. Right away. See night 1, 411 friends. 2 visited 5. Sheriff night 1, 14 innocent. So, we've got 4 claiming Tracker. 5 says 6 is Jinx. Okay. 6 says, yeah, so get out the 6-7 guy, I'm not Jinx. 2's claiming Lookout and it says 15 visited by 5-6. 3 claims Seal. Also, we need to speak. I'm just going to say, yeah, 1 for 1. Just to fulfill our chatterbox mechanics. 7's claiming Sheriff. There's 14's innocent. 5 says, yeah, I was healed. Claims to be attacked. Let me just not vote. In before 2's Plague Bearer. 6 just rage quit. Okay. He's gone. He is gone. So 2 Covenant down. So 6 just gets exposed by number 5. Who claims to be healed. Sure. They say, okay, 2 4, 1 for 1. Say, you know. Does anyone claim the heal on 5? It's a very good question to ask. He's probably just immune. They say 2 is probably Plague Bearer, with 5 being Shroud. They say Plague Bearer doesn't attack. They say let's hang 5. Yeah, if no one claims the heal, let's hang 5. 2 visited 5, they say. 2 said they went on 15. There's 4. Yeah, also true. 2 says that he was at 15's house. He says 15 visited by 5-6, but the tracker says 2 visited 5. So, we've got a bunch of lying going on. 2 is actually claiming Plague Bearer. Yeah, that makes sense. 2, 5 both looking fake as hell. Doesn't matter which one we hang. This is not PB. I was attacked and saved. Tracker saw this visit me. 11 says, I shot this. 11? What is that? You're claiming Deputy? I think 11 just claimed Deputy, boys. Any town killings, I ask? I'm gonna get guilty. Gonna get guilty. Let's guilty. 5 Coven, 6 Shroud says 2. Well, 6 is gone. Also, the death note was the Shroud saying 6 visited this. They say 5, you were attacked by Jinx. 11 says, I shot this, he has defense. Town killing can't kill him. To be clear. There goes the Plague Bearer. Alright, so All we're going to do is keep posting our psychic information until we eventually get called out. What was my night 1? 2, 5 good? Like, I'm already fake, by the way. Yeah, and someone pointed it out. Look, town killing on 1, they got 2, 5 good psi will. Already fake. This is what happens when you post, like, recklessly. You'll naturally stumble. And the good thing is, when you fake claim something like psychic and you're trying to be subtle, not chaotic, people just think that you're Coven, or that you're Neutral Apocalypse, or that you're... In this case, they won't think we're Neutral Apocalypse because he's solo, but they'll just think you're an evil who's trying to survive, not get hanged. So I'm hoping we don't get attacked by a werewolf. We should be sitting pretty. Okay, we didn't get attacked by any town killing, so I don't think there's any vigilantes. Continue posting our fake info. Okay, 6 was Jinx. I'm going to put 3 down. I'm going to put 3, 14. And who was the guy calling me out for? This is funny. Okay, I need 4 to just continue pushing me. Ideally, we get hanged over 5. Now, they did try to vote... Ooh, Nibel's Wealth. They did vote 2 over 5, so I'm hoping they vote me over 5 too. It looks like 5 is being protected. Although the Jinx left. They've also killed 14. We got a whole bunch of whispering, and Marshall's gone. Damn it. See, I would have preferred this guy staying in because he could have revealed and he could have hanged me and 5. It would have been very easy. Now they have to pick. They got to pick between us. So let me just keep posting my information. 1 innocent says 7. TY 7. I showed Itto. He says, true, I don't visit. 2 vamps, scary they say. Psi is fake, yeah they say. Wait, Jester show Itto. They might be able to figure it out. Not fake. This is vamp push. Is that what I say? 5 Shroud, they claimed in Whispers as 4. So who are they going to vote? Me or 5? Bunch of people voting me. Yeah, cool. Alright. Let's post this again. 314-4. Devin said, I'm innocent. Do I just say there's probably illusion? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'll just say that. 5 did not shroud me. I'm so happy about that. This 3. They say, you outed fake anyway. Do I just say meh? EAA sucks. Okay, 1 person voted innocent. Your night 1 is fake, my guy, they say. Ha 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 ha. Cool. Alright. And 12 said, sorry, mistake. He didn't even try to vote innocent. He misclicked. 12 goes, oh. Well played. 12 coward, they say. No, 12 said he did it by mistake. He says, that's why I found him, Inno. Yeah, like, I was expecting someone to pick up on that. But no one really pointed it out. But also, I think it's weird that 7 would even attempt to check me if I'm already outed fake from my night 1 results. Why would you check me if I have 2 and 5 in my good vision? You don't, it's a waste of a check. Anyways. I want to either haunt 4 or someone else being active. Psi is fake, yeah. 2 vamps and 1's confirmed fake. 1 got 2 and 5 good. 5 did not shroud me. I'm happy about that. So troll. But if I'll haunt 3, I feel like 4's evil. They're probably both evil actually, but 3, 4 both died anyway. Alright, fine. My 2 targets are dead. 7's dead too. He might have been a bonus person I haunted. He says, wow, what a surprise. Oh, this guy was real. There goes a seal. All the people who pushed us died. We got the last laugh in the end. They go, what a surprise. They say, welp, 12 is covered and that killed me. Vampires attack me, says 7. Well, 7. Killed by vamps. Ooh, 4 was tracker vampire. Well. Coven kills him. 5 claimed showdown, was attacked in whispers. 5 is getting away with this. Not gonna lie, 4, I thought you were wilding, Lamau. This 3. 7 just goes lol. Alright, 7 was Potion Master. Wait a minute. I wasn't checked, was I? I assumed one of my pairs was evil, says 3. Did PM check me? Did they know what was Jest? I feel like more people would have innoed. He says yes. Of course. Shouldn't have died there, buddy boy, says 3. DYFO hanging me. Well, that worked. Cool. So, it makes sense why he checked me. I was out at fake, and then he checked me to see what evil I was. Understandable move. Anyway, 5 says, I hate the Coven. Let's get 10. Hang me, then Vamp win. Deal? So, 5's trying to cut a deal. They're all voting 10. Alright, dude. 5 is getting away with this. Oh, hey, Sia told me 7, 10 were friends, so 10's evil. 7, 12 friends, says 11. 7, 12, what? I have defense. 5 no, says 12. This guy gets voted and says, I'm actually just Trapper. I can't protect against Jest, though. He had 3 trapped. As if so, that's funny. Well, says I tracked them when they converted me. They say, cool, bro. I'd bet on 11. Says 13. Alright, I'm pretty sure this gets hanged. Yeah. There's no way that's going to get voted innocent. 13 says, don't give me that attitude, young man. 11 says, what even are you, 13? Then says, yeah, I was actually Trapper. So when there's a bunch of evils in the game and someone's been voted, there's no way it's going to get voted innocent because literally every other faction is going to get guilty. So a Trapper who had 3 traps gets destroyed. They say 13 should have kept that to bite. Yeah. They say, by the way, we have Coven Leader. Ooh. Coven Leader with defense. This is really good for Coven. So I'm curious to see how this ends. You got a Shroud. You got a Vamp. You got a Coven. Or was it 2 Vamps? Bro's converting 12. He's not happy about that one. A defense versus defense versus defense. Shroud is still here, they say. I want Shroud to win this. I hope they can win this. 7 goes, no! 11's actually the last townie. Cial is retraining. He's going to lose his defense. Is he turning into Conj? Okay, so 11 gets murdered. You got 3 people left. 3 people left. He didn't transform into Conj. 11 was actually Dep. He transformed into Necromancer. I guess he wants to use the werewolf on the Shroud. So let's see it. Very intense match. 5 visited this, they say. Werewolf on 5. Hope that 12 visits 5, says 3. Alright. Let's see if anyone gets voted. 5 says, what kind of world are we living in right now? 13 says, so you're telling me we all have defense. Is that what I'm hearing? 5 says, yeah. 12 says, yeah. I don't know who wins here. We're in an all-evil world and we all have defense, says 13. 5 says, so we can gang up on each other. Or troll a draw. 13 says, me and 5 actually cannot win. 5 says, I can't win either. 5 says, I'm down till the end with you guys. BFFs. Serial killer with no bloodlust, lol. 13 goes, oh man. 13 tried to convert 12. 13 says, I'm the vampy. 5 says, can't win, no bloodlust. I kinda tarnationed up. Very interesting stuff, boys. Very interesting developments. I want to see if this Coven Leader can outplay. Because the serial killer claim is not a serial killer. It's the Coven Leader who's trying to not get attacked. He says, should have been killing people. All right. So he's going to use the werewolf and try to get a double. Wonder if this pays off for him. Just has to hope that 13 visits 5. As a joke, yeah. The whole plan relies on 13 visiting 5 as a joke. 4 says 13 isn't doing flummery. That's funny, dude. Bro, there's going to be a Jester only win. Jester only win? I hope so. That would be cool. 7 says wait. Okay, 12 is dead, actually. Wait, he used trap instead? They say we ain't winning. 12 says, I don't know what happened. The werewolf was glitched. Rip. Well, there goes our Jester only win. Vampire actually decided to attack, and it hands off to, It's now going to be a Shroud win. It's just handed off to the Shroud. Werewolf glitch. 12 says, I'm pissed off. Oh, it's draw. Never mind. GG's. Just only win. Yeah. Okay. Just only win, baby. Wait, so Vampire versus Shroud's a draw. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next one.